I mean, it's two. Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. I'm Morgan, but you can call me Momo.
And I'm Lauren, but you can call me Lolo.
And we're on the DC, well, we are currently alumni of the 2014 DCU Slam Team, and we're under an organization called Split This Rock that's all about the intersection between activism and poetry. Yes, woo for that. We have been to different competitions in the past. We recently just competed at the Brave New Voices Youth International Poetry Festival in Philadelphia this past summer and placed first. So we are officially the #1 youth poetry slam team in the world. So that's cool. We're gonna do some poems for y'all.
Snap it. And
okay. Right.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Lauren. We want to let you guys know that during the poems, we feed off of your energy, so that if you hear a line of poetry that you really like, you can snap. Everybody can snap. You can also do what we call the sweet chocolate noise, which is when you bite into a nice piece of sweet chocolate and you just make that you can also hoop and holler if you would like to, but it feels really good as poets on the stage when you kind of give us your energy and whatnot. So don't be afraid to make noise and things. Poems.
Yes. Okay. I don't think this is it? Oh, there we go. We're working with some, okay. In February of 2012, rappers Rocco, Rick Ross, and Future released a song entitled You Don't Need to Know. It peaked 20 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart and made looking understated seem fun. Well, upon hearing Rick Ross's verse, I decided that one of his lines should have been overstated. He says, "Put Molly all in her champagne, she ain't even know it. I took her home and enjoyed that, she ain't even know it." Well, I bet y'all didn't know that in the early 90s, Rick Ross was a correctional officer at the Southern Florida Reception Center. Who would have thought that he would later become the poster child for condoning date rape? 2 months later, Rocco finally scrapped the Rick Ross verse off the track. But not because he was disgusted by the lyrics that he allowed to be put on the song in the first place, but so he could continue to get radio play. In his apology, Rick Ross told his fans, "As an artist, one of the most liberating things is being able to paint pictures with our words. But with that comes a great responsibility. So yes, Rick Ross, the picture you have painted does not fully convey the effect that hip hop has on our culture. You didn't even know that 17.7 million women in America have been the victim of rape. That means that over the course of your ignorant verse, someone was probably being sexually assaulted." A year later, in February of 2013, rappers Future and Lil Wayne released a song entitled Karate Chop. It peaked 82 on the US Billboard Top 100 chart. In his verse, Lil Wayne says, "Beat that thing up like Emmett Till." Defending Wayne in an interview, Future says, "Wayne ain't even have no bad intentions when he was thinking about it like that. But last time I checked, Emmett Till was brutally pistol whipped and tied to a cotton gin fan with barbed wire, so I don't even know what else Lil Wayne could have possibly been thinking of. He definitely wasn't thinking that 13.3 million women in America are victims of domestic violence." Wayne told his fans, "My ultimate intent is to uplift rather than degrade our community." So rappers, what are y'all feeding y'all audience? Y'all have the ability to bring light to subjects that society has pushed to the back of the fridge. So instead of talking about guns and murder and raping women, why don't you talk about power, activism, and the sacredness of the female body, and the fact that the word no is a complete sentence. It does not require justification for why you do and do not want something. And maybe in 2015, I won't have to feed your audience for you. Thank you.
My mother has expensive taste. She cries by pretending to be an interior designer. I died last night. Guess who bought a freaking lampshade? You know, she says she is happy, which is true. My mother is I'm actually very unhappy, so I'll make myself believe that I'm not so that it won't show kind of happy, that I can't show you I'm weak right now, happy. And my grandfather was a tornado of reckless fist and emotion. His addiction to alcohol wasn't hereditary. He passed down his anger and unhappiness instead. My mother is lightning striking like a disobedient child. And you know, my taste is much less expensive. I cry by binge eating French fries. She died last night. Guess who ate more? My mother passed down her depression like old dresses and skirts, and I wonder which one of us will break face first, bear our sadness like it's nothing to be ashamed of instead of looking at each other like wounded soldiers so close to death and unworthy of dragging to safety. I want to wave a decorative white flag and say, Mommy, I'm just as much a wasteland as you. I'm ready to clean myself up and live outside of my depression, but I can't without your help. But I imagine her responding by decorating my bathroom, as if each new towel and soap dispenser can wipe away 18 years of mess. In my mind, I tell us that it's okay to not be okay. That depression isn't a broken bone you can put a Band-Aid on hoping that the pain goes away. It's a child that will never get better unless you nurse them back to health, that the road to recovery isn't always easy but always necessary. And we ignore me as we do often. We bury each other like bruises under long sleeves. She continues to buy freaking lampshades and pillows, and I continue to eat.
You want to talk about books? Oh, yeah, sure. But you have yours.
Thank you guys so much. You all are so beautiful. We also have chapbooks for sale. They are only $10. It's like you can't afford not to get one. This one is mine. It's called Life is a Lot Like French Fries because I believe that it is. And if you don't believe me, you should buy the book and figure out exactly why. But thank you guys.